Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Jazzy61. Today's video is going to be our morning routine, which is just me and my little man because my husband wakes up at about 5 and he gets into the other room to start work. And so it's just gonna be me and my little one. I'm gonna show you guys what we go through every morning. It was supposed to be one of my energized mornings, you guys, but life had a different plan for that day. So, first thing I do is turn on our inspirational kind of worship music in the morning, which can be anything from Lecrae and Tori Kelly to Kurt Franklin or Travis Green, little Lauren Daigle in there. And my little one and I just like to use that to kind of wake ourselves up in the morning, get ourselves moving, get ourselves going. I usually do that to wake him up. So he'll hear that song and he'll pop up. And then I'll open the windows. The first thing I do in the mornings usually is fix my bed. I don't know, it's just something about fixing the bed early in the morning. It's kind of like I'm making progress with my day already. So this was not my best fixing of the bed job, as you guys can see by the undersheet there. But as I said, this morning had a different plan for me than I had originally. So I'm going to get the bed fixed first. And after I get our bed fixed, I'm going to get my little one ready. This is just me putting out the things that I used for him, like his lotions and the outfit for him for that day. I did change into my clothes for the day as well. And he just likes to hold my hand. I think it's sweet. I'm also collecting laundry because in a little while I'm going to actually be doing the laundry. I typically try to do it once a week unless there's some sort of a mess in the house. And then I do it more than once a week. But this week has only been one time. I typically change him first, which I did off camera, and then I'm going to lotion his skin. He has skin like me and his father. I deal with a mild form of eczema. His dad does as well. So we have to make sure that we keep our skin kind of greasy, as some people would say, because it dries out so quickly. And then I just kind of get him dressed. As you can see, that's him watching the Lauren Daigle song right now. But he likes this music. I like it. It gets us kind of motivated for our day, as I said. So now that he's dressed, we're going to put on his little Cookie Monster house shoes. They're his favorites. And then we're going to head into the bathroom to start the next part of our morning, which is, brushing our teeth, getting our faces together, getting the crust out of our eyes and things. I'm just putting lotion on the rest of myself. I put lotion everywhere else. I didn't do my feet. So I went ahead and did my feet before I started the next process. The first thing I do is brush my teeth in the mornings, and then I take care of my skin however I can, whether that be, well, here's the thing. I have oily, sensitive skin. I don't usually hear that combination, oily and sensitive. So for me, it's mostly just drying and cleaning my skin out. So when I do clean my skin, it's astringent, it's witch hazel. I do have a gentle exfoliating cleanser, from Olay, which I will show you guys my skincare routine at some point. But it just kind of got this way after I had my son. I've always had sensitive, oily skin, but the pimples and the breakouts, they just recently started. And well, not recently, they started right after I had him, and they hadn't gone away since. So I'm trying a new skin routine. I'll let you guys know if it works. But I like to get myself together first before I get my little one together. That way I'm not breathing in his face and my breath smells bad or something like that. He wanted to be on the camera this morning, so I put it at Kai level. First thing I'll do is wash his face, of course. As I said, he has sensitive skin like ours, so all of his soaps are sensitive skin as well. I do not put like lotions and things on my face, but his skin dries out more than mine, so I do put things on his face. Right now, I'm just brushing his teeth, which is a struggle because he's not good with the spitting part. So I have to put like a tiny amount of toothpaste on a toothbrush and then try to wipe his mouth out. And get the toothpaste off the sides of his mouth and things like that. But he's usually running when I try to comb his hair or brush his teeth or wash his face, which is why you see me running back and forth grabbing him. But I guess this is just what happens with little boys. This is The Course Matters. If you guys don't know about The Course Matters, I will link everything from it below. It is really great product, you guys, for natural hair, for B, for A, for C. The really kinky textures, you guys would absolutely love this stuff. My entire family uses it now. It's made from a young lady from back home where I used to live. She was having problems with her care stuff with her hair, so she made her own. Now we're walking into our living room this morning. The first thing I do, as you guys know, is I turn on the lights. Not turn on the lights, but I get the house awake. We wake up the house in the mornings. When I come out, we open all the windows, we open all the blinds, we let some fresh air in. And this is just me on my way to the laundry room. Before I get our breakfast going, I have to stop in every room. This is a very front living room before I get this load of laundry going. And now I'm going to make our breakfast for the morning. My little one has maple brown sugar oatmeal every day. And for me, I'm going to have something different as I am trying to clean up my eating habits right now. So I'm going to put his oatmeal in the microwave and I'm going to show you guys what my breakfast looks like. I'm just getting the water together because I am going to boil myself some eggs. It's usually 2 and about half of a grapefruit. I've also been lighting my fall candles every single day, you guys. I absolutely love the smell that it kind of makes waft through the house. It's just so warm and fuzzy. And here you see me feeding our little one. He literally sits there in front of that tablet. He watches Umi Zumi or something on PBS Kids in the morning, and he eats his oatmeal and he's learning on his little tablet, which I think is the greatest thing in the world, that little tablet. He absolutely adores that tablet. And it's all kids games. It's an Amazon Fire. I will link that below as well so you guys can purchase it for your children if you want. You can put all kind of like locks on it so he can only access things for a kid. And everything that he has on there is educational, and he loves all the little games he has. He has PBS Kids games, he has Nick Jr. games. It's all kinds of problem solving and word puzzles, and it's amazing. He adores that little thing, and I'm so glad that my husband got it for him. We typically feed him his oatmeal still because this kid will get food everywhere, and I mean everywhere. But he wants to sit at his own little table most of the time, so we want to make sure that we get him a good hearty breakfast every morning to make sure that he gets his day started to the best that we can get that thing started for him, so he can have a productive day as well. So here is my breakfast this morning, you guys. I'm having 2 boiled eggs and half of a grapefruit. This usually fills me up for most of the day. I don't know how, but it does. I do cut my eggs down a little bit more. I'm gonna do it in a second. I just don't do it on camera. I'm gonna add some seasonings and things like that to it. But this is my breakfast. I'm going to put on a pot of water for some tea, and then I'll finish out this video. Now that I've actually had my breakfast, I'm going to go ahead and change the laundry over so that it is prepared for my little one is ready to take his nap. Everything is dry and he can get some sleep. And now I'm going to sit down and actually do my to-do list. I usually do one at night, but I didn't that night. So I'm sitting down to do it now, and I'm having a cup of tea. My tea is really simple. It's whatever tea you like with some honey, some peppermint, and maybe a little ginger and lemon juice as well. It just makes my throat feel amazing, and I sometimes need it on kind of chilly days. Alrighty, you guys, I wanted to come on here to close this video out and just, talk to you guys for just a second. Excuse me. If you guys hadn't noticed, this morning is not as peppy. I'm not as peppy as normal. I'm not as bouncy, and there's not the same spring in my step. You guys, I am so tired. I am exhausted, to say the least. My little one decided that this was the greatest time to go through another growth spurt, and and I wanted to show you guys because this is stuff that real moms go through. It's not always bouncy and happy and peppy and cheery. We're not always smiling. It's rough some mornings. And I wanted to show other moms that I have rough mornings too. You still have to keep going though. So I didn't get much sleep at all last night. Little one fought us on going to bed, and he finally went to sleep at about 10. And after the kids go to bed, you still have like a bunch of other stuff to do. And of course, my husband and I, we split those tasks, and I'll run and do the kitchen or something while he's putting the baby in the bath or something like that. But last night, he went to sleep at about 10 and he woke up at about 1. And he didn't go back to sleep until 4:35. And we couldn't figure out what was going on. If he needed a diaper change, we changed the diaper. He didn't go to sleep. The kid was just hungry. Like, hungry like he didn't eat all day. And he ate so much. Which explains him growing out of all of his clothes already that I just bought. I'm so sorry. Also, I just bought within the last month or so. So I am tired. I didn't even work out today because fall decided it was going to roll in as soon as the month changed. And my little one has been sneezing all morning. Hold on, he's coming. I don't know what's going on. He probably got stuck somewhere on his tablet and needs help. I don't know. He just wants to be seen, I guess. So as I was feeding him, you guys noticed that the video cut off. I cut it off because he kept sneezing with a mouthful of food. You guys, frustration is something that comes with motherhood, and I know it does, but this has just been a challenge. Sorry, I keep yawning. I'm really tired because I still had to pop up this morning, and my husband had it worse because he was up with us last night, and he wakes up at like 5:45, and he didn't get back to bed until about 5. So I know he's exhausted at work right now, which he works from home, but he pretty much locks himself in that office area all day, and that's where he stays. So I'm just trying to pep myself awake today. It has just been an ordeal all morning just to get going. And like I said, I didn't work out. It's been raining pretty heavy since yesterday because there's a cold front coming. As I said, September brought the weather. It's changing on us like that. Like I do mean like that. We're going from 100-degree weather. No, Kai. We're going from 100-degree weather to 70 and 80 being the high, and the low being in the 50s in a week's time. Not even a week's time. It's literally going to hit right after this week's over. So come Monday morning, we're going to have fall weather immediately. I'm just exhausted, and I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys and let you know that this happens sometimes. But as a mom, we push through it and we keep going. It's just part of us, I guess. So I got up and handled all the things I needed to handle this morning. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to sing here in a bit. I made beds. I got breakfast going. I'm starting on laundry. I'm fixing to-do list. I'm going to keep pushing today regardless. And if you're wondering about my chest area, I know it's an interesting way to say that, but I made the mistake going to sleep with a sports bra on, a tight, very fitted sports bra, and I woke up and my chest hurt so bad. And I do mean it hurt so bad, and it does not help that I'm bloated and things that come, you guys know what I mean. Most of you probably know what I mean. So I am just having a day. I am just going in circles trying to function appropriately at this point. But I'm going to keep going today. I'm going to, oh my goodness. As soon as he passes out today, I'm passing out too. I can already tell you. I am that tired. And he's just standing over there playing. He just got all the energy in the world, and me and his dad are just exhausted. I do mean exhausted. So I want to come on here and tell you guys this is just a realistic morning at my house. Sometimes, some mornings I'm up and we're moving and everything's okay. Some mornings we are exhausted, and my son's been like this for since last week sometime. Last night was just the worst of it thus far. No poo-poo, leave it alone. Last night was just the worst of it so far. But it has been a long week, and I'm not sure how long. No, Kai, put it down. Put it down. See, he's messing with stuff now. He don't even be in here. He just in here. No, go. No. His eyes are watering just like his dad's. My husband, when he gets cold, his eyes water, and his do that too. So he's just been having an interesting morning. I'm probably going to have to crank up the heat this evening, and Sorry, I'm slouching. I don't like slouching. Crank up the heat this evening and put some of the eucalyptus baby vapor rub stuff on him. And my husband took some Mucinex. I'm the only one that likes it cool. My family likes it hot. But I just want to come on here and tell you guys what's going on, so you guys kind of get an idea of this morning and why everything is kind of like blah in my house. But I figured it'd be good to show you guys what it looks like sometimes. Like, this isn't my everyday. I normally work out in the mornings. We have a little bit of a devotion, like worship morning moment that we do, which we did listen to our music this morning. We normally dance around, and it was just not as peppy as normal. And I want to let you guys know what that was all about. It's just average mom stuff that just happens sometimes where you're just so exhausted. It's just slow. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody.